that you've saved us. Billis, he don't spare you.
Hello. What do you need today? The Alpha and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly a decade now. Goodbye.
Yes?
Hello? We'd normally... Maybe better stop. Come back anytime.
If you know which end to hold... I've got a sword or two. Good then.
Welcome to the Oasis of Ingress.
We've expanded. Truly a marvel of modern... Here you go. Be careful out in the sands.
Stand aside, Amalur.
Going to Cluricon? You'll want Silver Knight.
Good.
I'll sell you weapons. But if it's armor you need, farewell, love.
How fair.
Curios, talismans, items of power. Students of magic, masters of spell.
Hello, hello. For common goods, come to me. Gem. In shards. Come again. Hello, hello.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Grace. I am Sergeant Brom, Melsenshire Command. I have been sent to fetch you. Your presence has been requested by the Scholia Arcana. They mean to speak with you immediately. They said it was urgent. I didn't want to bother you, but... well, I've got my orders. Mages always have their reasons. I'm just the messenger. The old Fate Weaver? He's not in the city. He's been sent elsewhere on a mission. I don't know anything beyond that, but I have a feeling the Scholia Arcana will. I know what you did. We all do. And we're grateful. So many dead. This truly is an honor. Not my place to say, Your Grace. You'll have to take it up with the Viator. Come along.
Welcome.
Greetings.
Rain and Yorm can teach sagecraft as well.
Greetings. Archsage, farewell.
You coming?
So, all the stories are true. I didn't dare believe it. You have done all of Amalur a great service, Fateless One, and I wish my coming here was under different circumstances. But the reality is that we face a new threat, one born of our recent victories. I am Ambith, a fellow Fate Weaver and citizen of Amalur. One who, I might add, is in your debt. And we in the Order, but actions have consequences. And your ability to reshape the weave has caused it terrible harm. I am Lord Ambith, leader of the Order of Fate Weavers. I have watched you from a distance with both dread and fascination. Tragically, your greatest feats, the defeat of Tirnoch and the restoration of Mel Senshir, have come at great cost. After taking so much damage, the tapestry of fate itself has begun to unravel. And now the whole of Amalur threatens to come undone. That is why I have summoned you. The Order has heard disturbing reports from the west, from the region of Mithros. Niskaru sightings. The gathering of a secret brotherhood. There is even talk of a new god rising, as if we needed another one. Your ability to control the threads of fate has begun a process that will end in destruction, unless it is reversed. The Fate Weaver, Agarth Ulfric, was sent ahead to gather information, but he will need your help. You must go to Mithros. You must learn the truth, and you must save us all from a fate worse than death. That remains unclear, but the rumors are troubling. The name Telogris has been whispered in more than one instance. Telogris, god of chaos. Surely this is a mistake, but we must. The old warrior has a long history with the mountain dwellers. They trust him. Most importantly, he was once an ally of the master weaponsmith Scald Atlas. She will be crucial to your mission. Yes, we did not believe it possible. Sadly, there is not much time. If only that were true. The cliff pass into Mithros. Secrecy will be to your advantage, which is why we advise you not follow the settlers west and learn what it is true. I cannot see your... May you make good choices. Mithros is a dangerous territory, plagued by bandits and rock slides. Those who cross into the mountains do so at their own peril. I'm pleased that... Goodbye.
Amalur is always changing, and as every ballad ends, another one begins. A new thread in the tapestry of fate. This is one such story. It is the story of a young apprentice, his doting master, and a god who sought to reforge our world in chaos. In the snows of Mithros, a hero will be all that stands between order and ruin. For sometimes, fate is a burden, from which you are freed, or to which you are sworn. And sometimes, not even fate can keep the monsters at bay.
Yes?
Good evening.
Good evening.
This here's the Obercon.
Keep the pace.
Students of magic, masters of spells.
In search of a game of hexes.
Well now, how are you?
No, can't be. I stand in the presence of greatness. If only my friends could see this. You're famous. Well, I have a few, just for me. Not in a strange way or anything. "5 years. Right here. Didn't lift a sword. Didn't so much as raise my voice. Not much to write home about, I'm afraid. I made up plenty, though. Really juicy. Now that I think of it, that may end up being a problem. Ah, the call of the West. I've thought about going west myself. I hear most of us could use a fresh start after all this fight. Well, here you go. 1 Mithros permit. Now, don't go selling that on the black market. War's over. Most of us volunteer. There's plenty to do, which means I'll need to figure... It's been changing. Ever since the Tuatha fell, weapon masters think it's only a matter of time. Too bad it couldn't have happened sooner. Like 10 years. Whole caravans of people got something called snow out. Be good.
The hero of the Crystal War.
Yes. Hello. Private Sterling. Alpha Army. Mountain Brigade. State your business. They're a peaceful crowd, for the most part. Stick to themselves. I've seen rowdier priests. It's the followers of Telogris that worry me. They look like the others, farmers, craftsmen, veterans, but they have a hunger, like men on the brink of starvation. They seek something in those mountains. Some purpose, after all the madness. Whoever this Telogris turns out to be, I hope he wields his power carefully. They say he's building a safe haven for those who wish to begin again, away from the strife, misery, and hardship of the world. Why would such a person name himself after the god of chaos? My sister fought under General Tolera on the Day of the Pale Swans. She died alone in Cluricon. The day after we received Bindi's death notice, I made the journey to Didenhill and enlisted. That was 10 years ago. The old Fate Weaver, he came through here not long ago. You might catch up to him, if you don't run into trouble. Try the tent camp, Revival, or Gale Crossing. That's a village a few miles past the Gap. They don't see a whole lot of new faces since the closure of Sativa Road. They notice strangers. For generations, merchants moved spices and magical regions through the mountains along a single route. It's the only link between Alferia and the Almere Valley within 1,000 miles. A terrible avalanche buried the entrance just before the war. We've been working for years to clear it out. Well, you've come to the right place. Do you have the proper paperwork? Ah, that's it. Thank you very much. Let's take a look. Everything seems to be in order. You certainly pack light for a settler, not like the rest of these poor souls. You'll be fine so long as you have a weapon. One last thing. I'll need a name for the border records. Hilarious. We'll see how long that sense of humor lasts in Mithros. Be safe.
Don't steal my spot.
I'm excited to see snow.
Do you have a permit?
Stay out of trouble.
Yes? May I help you? Hold on. Give me one moment. It's this damn border manifest. Doesn't add up. I told Private Lloyd how to do it, but that fool is more interested in impressing these young farmers' daughters than he is in his job. Damn it all. I missed someone. A settler on the manifest. One of the folks who came through the checkpoint. If my superiors found out, I'd be sacked. No question. Ever since they opened the pass, we've needed to monitor every person coming and going from the region, in case of spies. But someone got through. I just don't know how. Maybe a stolen ticket. Truly. Only if you mean it. It's just that, well, I can't leave the checkpoint, but I need to check some of the names of the manifest. If you're willing to lend a hand, I could probably spare some supplies, or maybe an extra piece of equipment. But if I find out the intruder is you, well, there'll be hell to pay, for both of us. Be safe.
Get in line.
Private Sterling will see all claimants.
Hey, stranger. Hey, stranger.
Stay out of trouble.
Man lay atop the woodpile, grey as a day-old fish. And old Harlan set her ablaze, the last echo of our leaving. Said farewell, kissed the earth, the last echo of our leaving.
Welcome to hell.
Hello there.
Hey, stranger.
Welcome to the Westroad. Ain't it nice to see a new face in the crowd? Every new face brings new inspiration. Tell me, might you be interested in a ticket? The vistas are breathtaking, inspiring. I'd never seen snow before, so imagine my shock when the clouds began to fall. I would feel much more at ease if not for the Telogris stories coming out of the west. I've had enough of new gods. Why? You don't need to be so gruff about it, do you? I've got my border permit right here. I keep it on me wherever I go, because some of these folks got sticky fingers. Bye-bye. Hope I didn't disturb you. I can't help but sing to keep my spirits up. You can call me Colette. Maybe you've heard of me? Not likely. My voice hasn't been heard outside of Issa, though I'm working to change that. Every artist needs her signature sound and style. It took me ages to discover mine, but I think it'll capture the heart of the public. Mitharan folk music, with traditional sounds of the Mithros region. Once I gather an ensemble, I'll be ready to plan a tour. Yes, it's always been a dream of mine to form an elite group of musicians and perform on the great stages of Amalur. This will be the first step toward that goal, a short tour of these beautiful mountains with other artists by my side. Sadly, I'm currently a solo act, and I would need performers to join me. Truly? You would do that for me? To be true, creating a live experience of Mitharan music would benefit everyone. Before I make any other plans, I must find like spirits, those who follow the musical muse as I do. I know of a flute player elsewhere in camp, though we have never met. I believe her name is Adelena. Bye-bye.
Behave.
Be safe.
Behave.
Eh? Eh? Not interested? What do you want?
Out of my way.
The Westroad is a mess.
Welcome to the Westroad. What's your permit?
Hi.
Hello.
What's your permit?
outrage! An outrage, I tell you! These lazy soldiers and sellswords are a disgrace! Good person, if you own anything of value that you wish to retain in these lawless lands, I suggest you heed it carefully. Lord Godric Payne has spoken! You are speaking with Lord Godric Payne, patron of House Payne, honorary warden of the Lunar Gardens. My associates assured me that an exploration of Mithros and its reopened trade routes was a wise investment. But I'm beginning to think they played a cruel joke on me. Why, only the most important item any man or woman in Mithros can possess, an Alfar border permit. Without it, we are not granted the right to leave this cold, colorless wasteland. One becomes stuck, stranded, abandoned. It is that villain Dolan Hardy. I watched him snatch it from my belongings like a common brigand. Lazy, unrefined, thieving. Lord Godric Payne has spoken. A pickpocket and a charlatan, the worst of the worst. I'm almost positive that he infiltrated this checkpoint using nefarious methods. We spoke yesterday at the canteen, and from that moment forward, I've been unable to locate my border permit. Nothing comes close in value. They are the ultimate symbol of freedom and importance. Many in Mithros sneak through the borders without permission, but they live in constant fear of getting caught and jailed. Layabouts and dreamers, every one of them. To think I had to deal with their lowly kind back in Rathir. Watch that gnome Effie. She's got a covetous glare. And that caravan leader Burns. I don't like the look of him. Of course, I've heard the rumors, but I have yet to see any proof of Niskaru. You'll find these peasants a gullible lot. Off you go.
Hello there.
Hello.
Yeah?
Hello there.
Yeah? What are you lurking around for? Not keen on strangers. I'm a bit of a follower. I spent time with Balin's testament, but I got over it. Came to Mithros with Augur and his flock of loons. They're intense, those Chaos folks. Something about their overconfidence appeals to me. He is somewhere here in Mithros, the self-proclaimed prophet of a chaos cult, but he's mostly a cad, a pig. He had a vision where the god of chaos told him to take many wives. Once I heard that, I made tracks. I spent several weeks with a man who left me to join the preordained. He was a creep. I'm fine with him becoming a fanatic. I'm traveling with Don Burns. He's a character. But I like my friends with personality. Members of his caravan tend to stick to themselves. We've all got baggage. Now, who told you that? Damn gossips. This caravan's ridiculous with chatter. I play flute, sure, but not since it was stolen. Bandits. They've been snatching our supplies for days now. Our wagons are stuck here like sitting ducks. Bandits just swoop down and pluck what they want. Not sure who they are. Red Legion, Freeman, preordained, I don't care. So long as they don't harm us. See you around.
Welcome to hell.
You again! We new arrivals have to stick together, what do you say? I had a very successful practice in Edessa, consulting on dispelling cases with the Praetorian garrison, sometimes even the Scholia Arcana. At the time, I felt like I could do anything. Now I'm realizing how wrong I was. I knew men like him in Edessa. Cruel, clutching, cowering sycophants, all of them. They wield their titles like clubs. I'd hoped to be free of such duplicity out here in the mountains. Apparently, not even the wilderness is safe from their snivelling. I was hesitant to come. It's not easy to pick up your whole life and relocate to a mysterious part of the world. When I heard about Telogris and his chaos cults, I almost cancelled my plans. Instead, I soldiered on. Here, see? I've got a border permit. Who's asking, anyway? So far, Mithros seems the same as everywhere else. A den of thieves and tricksters. Ah, I should have stayed in Edessa. Stolen permit? What stolen permit? Are you mad? I bought this pass back in Didenhill from the Alfar militia. Is that snooty highborn telling people I stole his permit? What a coward! I did nothing of the kind. Goodbye. You again! We new arrivals have to stick together. Off you go! You again! We new arrivals have to stick together. I knew men like him. I'd hoped to be free of such duplicity. I had a very success. At the time, I felt like I was hesitant to come. When I heard about Telogris and his... Off you go! Hello.
The Westroad is a mess.
Good day. Ah, the miracle worker returns. Of all these fruitless louts, I had hopes for you, my friend. Lord Godric Payne always recognizes when he's in the presence of talent. May Mitharu bless you. The border permit is back in the right hands. Bye.
Hello there. I've heard strange shambling at night. The dragging of feet. Stay in your tent after dark.
You've returned. Bravo. Have I got news for you? Look, an updated manifest. It just arrived from that shirker, Private Lloyd. He paused his flirtations long enough to do a bit of work. Now let's see. Recent arrivals. Okay, here we have it. Approved permits. Colette, check. Thorn, check. And Hardy, check. Uh-oh, I don't see Godric Payne on here anywhere. Off you go.
Stay out of trouble.
Behave.
Hello, well, I hadn't expected to see you again. Not so soon. You must be wondering why I departed the caravan in such a hurry. Well, I have a good explanation. A very good explanation. You question Lord Godric Payne? I am the Warden of the Lunar Gardens, not some ragged refugee begging for crumbs. I admit nothing, because I have done nothing wrong. I would like to see you prove the contrary. Well, perhaps you are right. Criminality does not suit Godric Payne. Every day I wake to the fear of being discovered. You may take the stolen permit, but tell no one what I have done or where to find me. Bye!
Yeah?
Took my border permit. Unbelievable. And to think I saw you as everybody's a cynic. Even in Mithros. I'll take that, thank you. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt since you brought my permit back. But no more tricks. Goodbye.
What is it? I just received news of the border permit. Let me be the first to thank you. My superiors have been breathing down my neck about the black market for documents and about permit piracy. This helps. I'm sorry you had to work so hard to find it. Bye.
Hi.
Yeah?
supply.
Well, you found it. I was convinced those bandits would butcher you. I guess I owe you a few tunes. Just tell me where your friend is staying and I'll pay her a visit. See you around.
The Westroad is a mess.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there.
You're new to the caravan, so why are you here? Everybody's here for a reason. I am Sero. I have toured Amalur extensively for many years. My ballads and instrumentals are known throughout the kingdoms. No autographs, please. Men and women are disappearing. Some from here, some from the temporary camps up ahead. Nobody knows why, but so far the Warsworn haven't done squat. My work is experimental. I don't play for the people, I play for myself. At the moment, I don't play for anybody. Broke my damn lute. I'd go out and cut some wood, but I don't dare risk these magic hands. Okay.
I'm not here to babysit. Stay out of trouble.
Have you seen Effie Crookshank around?
Be safe.
You actually found it. Should I be concerned that wood is stolen? Are the Warsworn close behind you? Well done! You are someone who can deliver, which is more than I can say for most of these goons. I'll play with your friend, but I may not like it. Meh.
Hey, stranger.
Stay out of trouble.
We're here to maintain law and order.
What's your permit? What a gift. I couldn't have asked for better collaborators. And honestly, I can't believe you convinced Cero to join us. He's famously private, a true virtuoso. Thank you. I expect to see you at our performances. You're our biggest fan. Little is known of the great Mitharan culture, as they've supposedly kept hidden for centuries. However, we've discovered that their language and music is based on the tonal qualities of the Arathi light speech. Being from Canarok, I'm used to small towns. Still, I don't like creepy stories, and this place has a few of them. That wouldn't be an issue if I trusted the warden. But the one here in Gale Crossing doesn't inspire confidence. I was born in Canarok, but I ran away when I was very young. My mother was quite oppressive, and I had no stomach for spiders. I spent most of the Crystal War in Felltown, in the Gardens of Issa. Yes, it does exist. If ever you're given the opportunity to visit, take it. Goodbye.
Hey. Let me know if you see something you like. I'm sure we can make a deal. It's not for everyone, but there are no better sights in all of Amalur. And the clear mountain breezes do wonders. It's not what it used to be, but the trade is good.
Good day, my friend. This will all work out for the best. I have a good feeling. We must stay positive.
There?
Welcome to hell.
My first day on the line. Captain ordered me and Proudhome to scout the ridge, to search for Tuatha. No Tuatha, not that I could see. But mountains. Mountains as far as sundown. Proudhome grinned through the mist. "Welcome to the Westroad," he said, his gold tooth glinting.
What's your permit? Hello there. Hello there. Welcome to the Westroad. Motus report. Entry 41B. Scholar Cruickshank reporting. Put this on the top of your pile, Fomorus. Expedite it. Fold down the topmost corner. You don't want to lose it. You were right. The veil is thinning here, worn down to barely an onion skin. Reality is all but threadbare. Send workers immediately. Scribes and engineers. There is much to be done.
Welcome to hell.
Behave.
Stay out of trouble.
Got a second?
Welcome to the Westroad.
This road is a mess. Hi. What a sec. Hello, hi, yeah, do you have a few moments? I'm looking for someone. Anyone, frankly. We seem to be in a bit of trouble. Our caravan has been attacked, you see, and we're searching for an extra hand. Preferably that hand would be holding a sword. Or a hammer. A bow is fine too. We're not picky, really. Ambush. Not sure of much else. Pledge Shield Bolton was the only passenger, and we haven't seen her since it happened. It's as though the attackers knew those wagons carried our supplies. Food, clothes, tents, weapons. Most of it was ours, but we carried a whole load of goods for the revival camp ahead. They desperately need that cargo. Listen, we have one more pledge shield with us, Oscar Grunberg, but he needs to stay behind to guard the rest of the wagons. Would you be willing to investigate the scene of the attack? I'd split a share of the spoils with you. Thank Lyria. I'll be ruined if if we lose those supplies. This will work perfectly. Pledge Shield Grunberg will stay here to watch over the remaining settlers and their wagons. Meanwhile, you can descend the canyon and check to see if there's anything we can salvage. And hopefully we'll learn what happened to Pledge Shield Bolton. Keep safe. There isn't much to report up here. We're trying to keep ourselves safe. The mountains are a dangerous place. Look at the caravan attack. Everyone should have protection if they can afford it. I was lucky enough to find these two pledge shields. What with the Niskaru attacks, good mercenaries are hard to come by. These old chasm passes have been closed to traffic for years, ever since the war, when the Tuatha caused the avalanches. But life goes on and trade resumes, and here we are bringing trade back to one of the most ancient of trade routes. That mess of tents is practically its own village, has a mayor, a warden, and even its own insane prophet. The longer they keep the gates shut, the bigger revival will become. Keep safe.
Behave. Aren't you welcome? Did Grunberg send you? I owe him 10 coin. Bastard was right. There's a nest of the angry buggers back in the mountainside. If you're willing to patch me up, I could tag along. Bye. Master Burns is going to be very happy that we managed to locate his stolen supplies. He's very particular. Master Burns told us they were food and medicine for the refugees of the camp up ahead, but I have my doubts. I saw a lot of crates when I was down in that cobalt hole, and they were weapons, not food or medicine. Stories say it's an Almain city, or the ancestors of the Almain, the Mitharans. Maybe the stories are true, maybe not. I've never been to the city before, so I'm hoping to see something grand. Now, he's smart, that's for certain. Smarter than me. Unlike a lot of these settlers, he seems to have a plan, to have it all worked out. I wouldn't be surprised if he was running the place by the time we reach Crownhold. I joined the Warsworn only a week ago. Can you believe it? The candles on my birthday cake were still smoking when I hurried to the local tavern to enlist. Bye. Yeah?
feeling? I had a feeling about you. You had the bright glow of opportunity. Here's the payment I promised. Now that I've got my supplies back, I can sell them to the highest bidder. Oh, did I say they were for the refugee camp? Oh, my mistake. No, I plan to sell those goods to desperate refugees at ridiculously high prices. I'll make a fortune. All thanks to you. Bye-bye. Good to see ya. Hi. Welcome to hell.
Stay out of trouble.
Welcome to the Westroad.
Oh, good day. Oh, the civilization of a day. Off you. Oh, hopefully you've been staying out of trouble. Goodbye.
Welcome to the Westroad.
Welcome to hell. Hi.